At ease. It's your boy Soul Immortal. Man, I'm out trying to multitask, trying to get a little walking in while I respond to DMs and messed around and deleted a whole brother's DM. He had a question and I messed around and deleted the whole thing, man. So I'm trying to respond to it before I forget what he was talking about and just hope that the brother gets the message, right? So the brother was from South Africa, 30 years old. He said he had a personal training business that just tanked. He said his money is funny. You know, life seems to be just spiraling downhill. And now he's even had to move back in with his father. Now, the thing is this, guys. This is what I wish every brother could know that's going through something like this. You have to understand that the blessings on the bottom, first off, right? And you also have to understand that that all things work for the good. You know what I'm saying? In other words, for everything in our life that we call bad, there's an equal and opposite good thing that's taking place. It's just a matter of fact, it's just a matter of what you're choosing to tap into. Hey, how y'all doing? So the thing is, you have to understand that all things are working for the good, right? Now, this is what it took me the longest to understand. I finally came into the knowledge that everything that was happening in my life was because I created it, right? Good and bad. Everything that was in my life was because I created it. Now, this did one thing and one thing only. It empowered me because it gave me the knowledge that, well, if I created everything that's going on now, that must mean that I have the ability to create everything. You know what I'm saying? But brother, you told me that you've been subscribed to my channel for a while. So I'm just gonna assume that you already know that, right? So in your situation, this is what I think it is, brother. And what's weird is just reading your story, man. It was almost like I was reading my own chapter. You know what I'm saying? Because back in 2015, but I believe I was living in Longview, Texas, and brother, I was fully aware of the power of who I was and what I was capable of, and I had manifested things in my life, and so it was time for me. It was time for me to advance. It was time for me to go to the next level, man. So I'm meditating, man. I saw this perfect life, what I wanted life to look like, and in my mind, I saw the challenges. I knew that it would take several steps, maybe several years to get there, right? Long story short, I did the same thing you did, brother. I went out and I started a business. I think at the time I might have had like 7, 8 grand to my name, and I took about 95% of that and put it into opening up a business. I got the building, I got all kinds of equipment, painting. Spent several weeks, getting it right, and boom, opened up. And in a matter of no time, brother, life just started tanking. Business just fell off. I lost another job. I mean, it was just going. Life was just going haywire, right? And the thing is this, man. Looking back on it, I fully understand what was going on, man. Sometimes the universe, we can sit there and put all this stuff out. We can sit there and meditate and pray and whatever, put whatever kind of vibe we want out there. But sometimes the universe is like, you know what? I gotta see if you really about that life. You know what I'm saying? Even the Bible says that faith without works is dead. You know what I'm saying? So what I understood looking back on it is that the universe was saying, I just want to see if you got the balls to get out there. You talking about that life, but are you about that life? Because brother, the life that I had imagined for myself, it would have easily taken 2, 3, maybe even 4 or more years, man. But once I took that step, once I showed the supreme being that I had works along with my faith, brother, it looked like everything was tanking. But what was really going on was he was showing me this new world. In other words, he had to destroy the old world first, man. And in my life, it seemed like it just fast forwarded, brother. I'm not lying, 5 to 6 years. It was like in the next 90 days to a couple of months, my life was almost unrecognizable, man. And looking back, I understood what was going on, brother. So my advice to you as far as what you should do is simple. You know, if you've done all the work, man, matter of fact, if you put all the right vibes out there, if you put all the right energy out there, if you've done the right things, if your mind has been right, if you've meditated on a thing, then you don't have to worry about nothing. So my advice on what you should do is simple. And the good word says this. It says, be still and know that I am God. In other words, be still and know that you are God also. You know what I'm saying? So you've done all the work, brother. All you have to do is wait on it. All you have to do is govern yourself accordingly. All you have to do is act as if and just wait on it to play out, brother. And when I said the blessings are on the bottom, this is what I meant. This is what I meant. See, you can have good things in life, and life can be good, man. But you really don't understand what you have. You know, the blessings. Why I say the blessings is on the bottom is because it gives that life. It gives your life that contrast. Like I can't appreciate the life I have now if I hadn't seen the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You know, being able to see different places in the world, being able to my son is with me, being able to do fun things with him at will. I couldn't appreciate that life if there wasn't a time where I could even take my son out to have pizza and drinks. You know what I'm saying? This time right now wouldn't be as special. At the same time, when I say the blessings on the bottom, because when you're on the bottom, it gives you a chance to see who's really in your circle. You know what I'm saying? Because when you win it, you open up the new business, you got the new ride, you got the new crib. Brother, everybody's in your circle. But man, let that car get repoed. Let that business get shut down. Let you have to move back in with your dad. Brother, I'm telling you, that circle is going to be cut in half. And then that circle is going to be cut in half. And then you really know who's in your corner, if anybody, man. So that's why I say the blessings on the bottom, brother. It gives you contrast and it lets you know who's in your circle, man. But again, if I had any advice to give you, brother, it's to just be still and know that God is God, man. You know what I'm saying? Brother, I don't even know your name, but I hope this message gets to you. I hate that I deleted your message, man. I'm sure we could have had a lot of good back and forth conversation on it, but hit me back in the DM, brother. And I hope this helped. It's your boy Soul Immortal, and I'm out.